I'm shy. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm so confident that I didn't even prepare any notes or script for this video. I wouldn't call myself confident. Like, my whole life was like the opposite of that. But recently, I've really been trying to grow that confidence and create that within myself. And I've been reading this book actually for a while, and I'm not even halfway through yet. But I've already learned quite a bit, and this is about confidence for women in comparison to men. Because actually, statistically, men are usually more confident than women are. And when tested, the abilities between men and women are pretty much equal. It's just that women tend to overthink and second guess themselves, and men are just more confident and more overly confident, I guess. So knowing that, I'm like, well, I guess I can just start being confident. Like, let me just get out of my head. And I know it's easier said than done, but it's a mind thing. It's all in our heads, really. I mean, most things are. If I know I want to be confident, I can be confident. And really, confidence is grown through action. And when you take action, you become more confident in whatever you're doing. For instance, like when you first start learning something, the more you keep learning it and applying it, the more confident you'll feel. Like, my boyfriend and his friends go disc golfing, and they've been doing that for years, and I decided to tag along one time, and they're like, why don't you throw some discs? And there's a whole strategy to like throwing the disc. There's different discs that do different things, just like in golf, like different putters or whatever they're called. So I was trying to get this technique of throwing, like you wind up your body and you gotta do some steps and then you throw it, and my disc like barely went anywhere, and it was really embarrassing. But you know, the more I practiced, the more confident I got, even though it still wasn't as good as the rest of them. Like, I was just feeling more confident with the movement and also kind of embarrassing myself in a way. I'm just gonna give you a couple tips on how to grow your confidence in different aspects, I guess. Basically, I started off by brainwashing myself, pretty much. And to do that, every morning I start off with like motivational podcasts, videos, things to get me like really going and eager to get things done. I've been doing this for a few months now, and I would say about 50 to 70% of the content I'm consuming these days is motivational and pushing productivity and whatnot. So then my inner thoughts start reflecting the things that I've been hearing so much, like, I'm capable, I can do this, I am motivated, I am strong. You know, I feel like that's really the first step. You have to kind of brainwash yourself and get into your own head to change your past mindset that lacked self-confidence. I mean, a month or two ago, I did not think I'd be making a video on being confident, but now I feel confident enough to do that. Even though I'm still not exactly where I want to be, I feel like I'm confident in my growth. The next thing I did is I start dressing nice all the time, and it can still be comfortable. Like, I'm wearing leggings right now, but also a crop top, and then I just threw over this nice shirt. And I add some earrings because I love playing around with earrings and just accessorizing myself to complete the whole look. And I'm not going anywhere. I'm literally just recording this video and then hanging out at home. And most days I am at home, but I still make an effort to do this now because I was always wearing sweatpants, sweatshirts, you know, t-shirts with stains on them. And I didn't feel good about myself, about how my hair looked, what I was wearing, you know? So that is really important, not only to work on your inner world, but to focus on your external as well. Exercising can also be a confidence booster for people. Not me personally, I hate exercising. I'm very weak and frail, but I'm okay with that at the moment. Like, yeah, I gotta do some stuff, but eating better is another way to build your confidence, because when you feel good on the inside, you're not getting tired and fatigued really easily. That helps as well. Really, when you just start taking care of yourself, I feel like that's a huge confidence booster. Like, something that I do now is when I'm feeling lazy and maybe I don't want to, let's say, wash my face in the morning, I'll say to myself, well, I deserve to have clean skin to start off the day. And so even though I don't really feel like doing it right now, I'm gonna go ahead and do that for myself because that's something I deserve. I deserve to take care of myself and to make myself feel good. Self-love and confidence really go hand in hand. So you have to love yourself. You need to spend time with yourself, journaling, getting to know yourself, and being okay with any flaws, any mistakes, and just trying to learn to love all those things that make up you. Because you're one of a kind. There is never gonna be another person who looks exactly like you, who thinks the same way as you, who lives the exact same life, who perceives things the same way that you do. And it's really your duty to live your life to the fullest, experience all those things that only you get to ever experience on the timeline of eternity, you know? I was very socially anxious, and it's because I was so in my head about what other people are thinking. Am I saying something that could come off wrong? And I never really showed my true personality because of that, you know? And now it's like, I don't need to shut myself down to comfort other people, and they may not even be uncomfortable in the first place. Like, that was all going on in my head for all these years. They could be perfectly fine. It actually seems like people are more uncomfortable when I'm not being myself. And you know what? If you are making people uncomfortable, those aren't the people for you. Those people don't deserve your personality, your energy around, and you'll have to find better people to be around. A big thing for me too is YouTube and just practicing speaking in front of the camera and thinking like it's another person, because eventually other people will see this. But even if you have like a fake YouTube and you just film yourself and watch it back yourself, without any judgment, of course. I like to watch back my videos and look at myself objectively as though this is a person on YouTube that I've never seen before. What would be the things that I would admire about that person? And then I start to see those things in me, and I start to do more of those things, and I just feel more confident in myself because of it. Another thing that was stated in the book that really stood out for me was they were saying confidence gets you further than intelligence. How many dumb people do you know that are overconfident and are doing great in life? I know a few, and yes, they're all men. Us women can do that too. We are just as intelligent and we are just as capable as well. And if we stop second guessing and just like hold our chests up high and believe that we are capable of doing these things, then we are. And even if we don't feel that way, we have to fake it till we make it, you know? Pretend you're filling a role of a confident person. How would a confident person carry themselves? How would they speak? How would they dress? How would they act in social situations? And you have to just kind of emulate that, and it's gonna take practice, of course. Like I said, I'm still working on it. But I don't know, for some reason knowing that men are overly confident just makes me feel like I should be as well, because men aren't better than us. You know, we are all equals. We just have to kind of change the way we think. And although I was confident about this video, I definitely should have planned, and I say that every video because I don't. I just do these on a whim for the most part. And yeah, so I don't really know how to end it, but you've got this. You're a confident person. You deserve to be confident. You deserve to love yourself. You deserve to be taken care of. And if I can do it, anyone can do it. So I'll leave it at that.